Mama Tried. I'm Juliet, and today I'm going to be bringing you along with me for what I prepare for myself and my daughter Luxi, who will be 2 next month, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you will hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. It really helps support my channel and it helps me know which videos you enjoy watching. And also if you will hit the subscribe button with the bell notifications on so that way you don't miss any of my videos. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, for breakfast, I'm going to be making some smoothie bowls, and I'm not measuring anything. I'm sorry, but just measure with your heart. I promise it'll turn out okay. It's just a smoothie. So I just put in a lot of frozen bananas. You can freeze them yourself or you can buy them already frozen. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm just packing in a lot of spinach. You don't taste it at all, so put as much as you want in there. And then I also added in some almond butter. Like I said, just measure with your heart, however much of what you like, just put more of that in it. Be sure not to add too much liquid in there though, because you want it to be a thicker consistency so that it is like a smoothie bowl and not a smoothie. So I'm just adding a little bit of almond milk. You may not need to do this depending on the consistency of your bananas, but I needed to add a little bit of almond milk in there, so that's just what I did. Now, while that was blending, I just added some strawberries into a colander and sprayed it with some fruit and veggie wash just to clean it. And then I placed the smoothie bowl mixture into my bowls. Now, the smoothie bowl toppings can be so fun. You can put whatever you want on top, really. Just add whatever you want or whatever you're craving at the moment. Luxi and I are both really into cashews right now, so I just topped it with some cashews. I feel like most everything is just a little better with just a little bit of chocolate. So I just added some chocolate chips on top just for fun. Now after I rinsed the strawberries, now I'm just cutting them up. Now you can just cut them up and leave it at that. But I decided to be extra today since it was a mommy and me meal ideas video. So I decided to be a Pinterest mom. So I got one of my little cutters that I have. I have the pack linked in my link tree. I love these cutters so much. They just make everything so fun. But you don't have to do this, obviously. It's just an extra step. So I got a little butterfly cutter and I just cut out little butterflies with the strawberries, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. And don't worry, I didn't waste any of the strawberries. After we were done with the smoothie bowls, I cut it all up and we ate it afterwards. So there is no fruit going wasted in this house, y'all. Then I just topped it off with some chia seeds, and then I turned around and dropped my mason jar of chia seeds, and it was awful. Mama. That's what I get for trying to be a Pinterest mom, isn't it? Anyways, so these are done, and I highly recommend you do this with your toddler because it's delicious and so yummy. Now, if your toddler is super picky and they won't eat anything green or they're weird about consistency, you can use blueberries instead of the spinach, or you could just use a lot of blueberries and not as much spinach, and it'll turn it a purpley color. So that would be kind of fun if they're into purple or blue. And you can just kind of make it fun and put whatever kind of toppings they enjoy on top. Like you could even put some granola or some cereal, just something that they enjoy, and just be creative with it. Make it fun. I also wanted to take this opportunity to say hello to all of my new subscribers that are here and that are loving my toddler meal ideas videos. I am loving the DMs that I'm getting over on Instagram on how my videos are helping you, and that is all that I've ever wanted from my YouTube channel. That is why I started my YouTube channel. So keep it coming. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you and all of your support. And I hope that I can continue to create content that will help you.
Orange it.
I gotta peel it.
Peel it oranges. Thank you. Whoa, whoa. A whole dang orange. I have the pine and oranges.
I'm so glad you love oranges so much. You know what oranges have a lot of?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Speaking of vitamins, I need to give you your vitamin.
It's a carrot.
For lunch, I am making cauliflower fried rice. Now, I have made cauliflower fried rice before, different recipes, and it was not good. But I decided to give it one final go and try something different, and this was actually dangerously good. So I would highly recommend trying this one if you love fried rice, but you do not love the carbs that come along with it. So it's really good. I'm just saying. So I'm just peeling and chopping up 1 carrot, dicing up 2 green onions, and mincing 3 cloves of garlic. Now I'm just heating up about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I will be scrambling in 2 eggs. Once all of the eggs are scrambled, I'm going to add in my garlic, and I will just cook that until it's fragrant, until I can really smell the garlic. I got a couple of green onions in there, but that's all right. Once all of that is mixed together, you can add in your riced cauliflower. You can rice the cauliflower yourself if you'd like to do that, but I do not want to do all of that extra work, so I just bought the frozen already riced cauliflower, which is just as good. I think that the recipe turned out amazing. So I'm just going to stir that in and let it cook. And once that has cooked, I'm going to add the remaining 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then I'm adding in some liquid aminos and salt and pepper. Now you can use soy sauce if you prefer instead of the liquid aminos, but we like liquid aminos just as well. And I used about 2 tablespoons, so you can use that, or 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now I'm just mixing everything together, and then I'm going to add my vegetables to the mixture and just mix it all up. Make sure that everything is cooking evenly, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of toasted sesame oil, and that's it. It smells amazing and it tastes even better. I asked Luxi what she wanted on the sides, and she said that she wanted cashews and cheese, so that is exactly what she got. I know it's a weird combo, but that's what she wanted, so that's what she got. For Luxi's after nap snack, she is getting a apple that I am just peeling and chopping up, and a Danimals smoothie.
It's good.
For dinner, I am making some garlic shrimp pasta, so I am just cutting up 4 tomatoes and dicing them. For the pasta, I am just making some rotini bonza and just following the package directions. I love bonza because it's made from chickpeas and it just has more protein, and it's just better for you than regular pasta. So I prefer this if I have a choice. So I just purchased it at Costco and Walmart, so I'm sure it's available pretty much everywhere. Now, while the pasta is cooking, I am just heating up about a tablespoon of olive oil in a large pan. Now I'm going to add in my tomatoes and let that simmer for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now I'm just going to add in 1 pound of peeled and deveined shrimp and just stir that up and let it cook for, again, about 4 to 5 minutes. Now I'm just adding in about 5 or 6 cloves of minced garlic. The more garlic, the better, in my opinion. And this time I decided to use dill seasoning. That's what I just put in there. And if I could go back, I would not use dill, and I won't use dill next time. I'll probably use Italian seasoning. I think it'll just make it a lot better. It was still good, but it could definitely be better. So next time I'll use Italian seasoning, and I would urge you to use Italian seasoning as well, because I just think it'll be much better. Now this is optional, but I let it simmer for an extra 2 minutes, you could serve immediately. But I think that my shrimp was just too juicy or something, so my sauce wouldn't thicken up. So I did add some tomato paste in there to thicken it up a little bit, and you can do that if this happens to you as well. This hasn't happened to me before, so I don't know what happened this time. I'm assuming it's just the shrimp because I bought a different brand of shrimp. But if that happens, like I said, just add in some tomato paste to thicken it up and you should be good. So Luxi usually is not a big fan of any type of meat or protein that is a meat. So I decided to separate out her pasta and her shrimp. And I'm really glad that I did because she really wasn't a big fan of the shrimp. Now, I will say that I continuously offer Luxi the same foods that maybe she didn't like the time before. And sometimes she likes it the next time, and sometimes it becomes her favorite meal. So your little one is only going to try new foods if you offer them new foods. So make sure that you're continuously offering the food even if they don't like it or they're not eating it. And by doing this, I usually put something on the side that she really does enjoy so I can make sure that she is eating something. For the cheese on the side and on top of my pasta, it is the Coastal English cheddar. I get it at Costco. It's one of my favorites. Obviously, you could use Parmesan or no cheese at all if you prefer, but I really like that kind. All right, that's the end of today's video. I really hope that it gave you some motivation or inspiration for meals for yourself and your little one. Once again, I would really appreciate it if you would like this video since it really helps support my channel, and also be sure that you're subscribed with the bell notifications on so that way you don't miss any of these videos. And also be sure that you're following me over on Instagram. I post a lot there about toddler meal ideas and different hacks and things, so I would love to see you over there as well. But I hope that you have an awesome day. Bye.
I did it.
You gotta try it, baby.
The pasta.
You gotta at least try it.
I want it.
It's just macaroni and cheese without the cheese. It's just noodles.
No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's yummy.
No.
Girl, that's so fake.
Bless you. Bless you, Mama. Bless you, Mommy.
I burp and Luxi says bless you.
Mommy, bless you. Mommy, there.
Yep.
Mommy, there.
Mm-hmm.